This is your Monkey King Rambo. Like the video and subscribe for more monkey awesome content. Hi guys and welcome to a new round of State of Survival. First of all, before we start with the PTR update, I really like to thank you a lot for over 2,000 subscriptions. That's a big step, so thank you all for this support. That's big trust from you. I hope I could help you a lot with my videos. Maybe sometimes you had something to laugh about my English or something like this. But there's good news and a bad news. So the good news, I can make a small present for the community, but the present is limited to the Amazon.de shop. So there will be a video in November this year where I will do a giveaway of 5 vouchers of Amazon.de shop, but sadly only if your access to the Amazon.de shop can be used. We go back to the PTR update video. The PTR update is about the new world event, and it will change a lot in the new world event, because you might have seen already the tiger. The tiger is not like a behemoth 2.0. It's a combination of that what we know from the previous world events. The tiger is a combination of the research part within the Migo stations, where you could improve your stats on capital clash area, and the precision chips. So first of all, you can level up the cat claw lockpick, which will increase the numbers of the items in the store you can access. That I go on at the last, so we will check the store out at the end. The natural hunter will increase your stats for the resource gathering. So just to make sure that you know what I mean, is on the max level it is 110%, means if you go on your profile and check your stats, go on resource area, the gathering for food, for example, is now 242.5%, and with the max level it will be 352.5%, so they just add 110 points. It is not 110% on top, just to make sure that you are aware. And this counts for all buffs, so if you have Patriot, it doesn't mean it cuts down by 50% like it is written. It is just adding to your normal training speed plus 50 points. So let's go back to the other levels of the tiger. So the tiger also has the pure fact gifts, which will give you the same as the precision chips. The higher the level, the more gifts you will get from your tiger. Lick the Wounds will increase your healing speed by 125 points, as the same principle. The Fortune Kitty will give more rewards for the state events happening, and we will check this out in a few seconds. Tiger gifts, 10 rallies on infected Fiends will give you up to 4 tiger gifts per rally, and highly recommend use Travis, because you will struggle with all the requirements we have now with stamina. Use Travis for each of them, because you will lack of stamina really fast on the huge amount of requirements we have now in the game. Manding More will increase your hospital capacity on max level up to 50k, so this is a good support. This is a huge increase, and Helping Paw means that the instant gathering will be cut down by up to 70%, and this is really 17%, so from over 24 hours down to less than 12. This is about the tiger, so do not believe those saying that will be Behemoth 2.0, the totally overpowered crap they implemented. But this is really only a combination of precision chips and the research part in the previous Migo. The store is for all non-maxed players pretty nice, because there are a lot of certificates of honor, but that's where we start. On level 29 it will be also added. There are plasma, speed ups, and all those things we got, but they really increased the number of certificates of honor in the shop, which is pretty good. But as you can see here, even on level 50 there is no components for the aircraft, there's no components for the helicopter, and there's no components for the behemoths, and this is really ridiculous. This needs to be changed, there needs to be added components for the aircraft, for the helicopter and for behemoths. Otherwise, this store is totally a waste for maxed players. For everyone else, this is a nice place, but this needs to be really changed, otherwise it gets frustrating for the spenders. And this game is a combination of free-to-play players. I know the developers forget about that, but this is a combination of pay-to-win and free-to-play. What they have changed is the ranking. In the State of Survival, there is no ranking rewards. You just have to finish 26 of the 28 possible targets, so the requirements are not that low, but you can achieve it. The intel is not 10 anymore, it's down to 7 per day. And they have added Azatine East. I couldn't find anywhere underground, but that might be in the Holy Wrath statue. On top of it, Everwinter was only 8 weeks, and we expected to be cut down the complete world events down to 8 weeks, but it's back to 10 weeks. So there's 4 weeks, 4 weeks and 2 weeks in total. That's all what I can tell you right now from the PTR update. I hope I could give you a brief introduction, and thank you for 2,000 subscriptions.